with single sign-on. First of all, when you want to go for the single sign-on, I have two organizations. Organization 1, organization. I have a username password for this organization, ABC. These are the credentials for this organization. For this organization, I have a credential. For this organization, I have, sorry, that is organization 1, organization. If you want to log into this organization, what we do? We enter the username password of organization 1 to log into organization 1. And if you want to log into organization 2, username password of organization 2. But here, this organization has some URL. If you want to log into this organization, I have some URL. Now, I am going to open a browser. I am going to open a browser and I am going to give the URL what I am using is I am entering the username, okay, browser of this. It is asking when I do this. Here I am entering the ABC at the rate of enter the username, the browser side I am opening, ICICI.com, but what is the username? ABC. Click on submit. When I click on submit, automatically what happened? It takes me to this organization as well as this organization. Both will be open for. I entered the username password of this one, abc@capital.com. Now with that one user, I was able to log into this organization 1 and organization. Both are connected by using what? Single channel. I am using the ABC, but when I log in with this credential, it's also logging into what? Organization. But in this simple example, we got a Gmail. You got a Gmail. Now, I entered the Gmail. All those are what? Application. Whatever the icons are displayed there, everything is an application. Internet application. Google Maps, Google Play Store, Google Drive, Google Gmail, Google Plus, Close, everything is an individual application. But when you log into Gmail, what is happening? When you want to go to Drive, simply click on the Drive icon, it will take you to the Drive. But are you logging into Drive separately? But generally, if you want to log into Google Drive, only Google Drive. Your mobile you have Google Drive, right? If you want to log into Google Drive, what will ask? Username, password. If you want to store the photos to your cloud, you have to give the username, password. If you want to log into YouTube, username, password. If you want to log into Google Maps, username, password. If you are only working on that, if you want to only work on Google Maps, you don't log into Gmail. Without logging into Gmail, if you want to use Google Maps, what should I do? You ask you Google Maps username, password to identify your location. But right now I log into Gmail, automatically you are able to connect to all this. What is that? It's a single sign-on. Once I log into Google account, I can use any one of the Google products without logging in. Once I log into Google account, I can use any one of the Google products without entering username password once again. Because they are connected, single sign-on. They are connected. Right. Let us see. So to do this, what I require is first I need to register your domain. So how do you register your domain? Setup, administer, domain management, then my domain. I already gave my name, otherwise it takes more time. Already I give my name, like I am going to enter the name, click on check availability, register. Because it's going to take more time, I already created. Then log in. Once you create a domain, log into the domain. Log in, deploy to users. Check the availability of domain and deploy to. Now what is this organization now? It's the identity provider organization. This is my identity provider organization. This is a service provider. Here also I require. Got it. Deploy to users. So in this case, we got an access. What is that? Identity provider, service provider. Both are two different organizations. My Opera is service provider, Google Chrome is identity provider, organization. So first, what should I do? Go to identity provider. How do you go to identity provider? Setup. Security controllers. We're going with security controllers. Identity provider. This identity provider option is enabled automatically once you create a domain. The moment you create a domain, automatically this option is enabled. The moment you create a domain, automatically this option is enabled. If it is not enabled, you will just will be a button called enable, click on enable, that's all. Once you click on enable, then you are able to find it. Now look at this. They give an ID. What is this ID? Issuer. They give an ID called issuer. Copy this issuer ID. Copy this issuer ID. Then here you will find service providers connected app. Click on the connected app. Class queue. Now logo image URL. Choose from any one of the sample. I'll choose any one of the sample. Let's say I'll choose then enable we'll say enable segment, there's a start URL, there's a enable ID, the 3 URL. Start URL is once I log in, the service provider, I have to take me to which page in the service provider. Once you log in, automatically it will open the service provider. Which page in the service provider should be opened? Copy. Which page? Service provider, lead page should be opened. Okay. Start. Entity ID. Because it is Salesforce, always it's a 7.salesforce.com. Because you are using Salesforce, it's 7.salesforce.com. Similarly, for every third party, there will be a separate URL. Documentation will give you what's that. ACS. Right now, this ACS I'm taking as a dummy URL. Later on, I'm going to replace it with original one. Right now, it's a dummy because the URL will be generated in service provider. So as of now, I'm taking a dummy URL because it's a required field. I'm taking a dummy URL. So entity ID is 7.601. ACS is dummy I have taken. Start URL is once you log in, which page of the service provider should open for you. Right. Then subject line. Generally, the market standard is Federation ID. Market standard is Federation ID. Because I have used a Federation ID, here I have to take to name the format of persistence. So subject type is Federation ID and neighbor ID format is persistent. Then don't touch any other things. Just click on the same. So what did I give? Entity ID, ACS and start order. Subject type is Federation ID and the format. Want to create this? There is an option here. What is the option? Manage. There is an option called manage. Click on the manage. Click on the manage. When you click on the manage, you are able to see here. IDP initiator, login URL. IDP initiator, login URL. Copy it again. IDP initiator, login URL. Copy it. Then scroll down. You will find here profile. For which profile the app is available? For which profile the app is available? Because right now I want the user with system administrator login. Go back again. What I am doing? Security controllers. The correct apps. Is the correct app. Okay. Now you want me to do one more time? The access here. I'll call one more time. Okay. I'll do it again from the beginning. Once again for understanding, I'll do from beginning again. Now, what I'm doing here, first identity provider, enable identity provider. First thing is enable identity provider. ID provider is enabled. Now we got here issuer. Copy this issuer ID. I'm going to use this issuer. Similarly, there's an option. What is this? Download. Download the certificate. We are going to use that certificate later. Download the certificate. We are going to use that certificate later. Right. The service provider connector. User. Logo image. Choose one from the sample logos. Then hold on. You're finding that enable. Then start your which page you want to open. Give the page of the service provider. Which page I have to take? After login, what is the home page? Then ADID, because it is Salesforce, it should be 7. ACS, it should be required field, but right now I don't have any ACS, so I'm getting a dummy one. Subject type, Federation ID. Label ID format, persistence. Once I save, it take me to the manage page. You have a manage page, click on the manage. You find login page. Copy the login. Login page. Then what happened? Profiles. manage profiles, system administrator. So this is the work that I have to do. I have completed this one. This is done and go to service. Okay, identity provider. Now go to the service provider on setup, enable single sign-on. Enable single sign-on. Go to security controllers. Single sign-on. Now what is this? Federated single sign-on. Enable single sign-on. Once enabled, click on new single sign-on. Name. Issuer. Already got the ID here. Issuer. Entity ID is because it is Salesforce. Okay. Then choose the identity provider certificate. Choose. Just now we downloaded certificate, right? Certificate what we downloaded should be uploaded. Upload the certificate. Scroll down. What type of format we are using? We are using Federation ID. We are using Federation ID. Then what is doing? Identity provider login URL. What is the identity provider login URL? IDP shader login URL. Now both of them are correct. Once you got here, you are finding here Salesforce login URL is there, right? The single sign-on, we are getting a Salesforce login URL. Copy this URL. This is actually your ACS URL. Go to identity provider, edit policies. I have ACS as a W1. The W1 I am replacing with the action. This is action. That's how both the systems are connected to each other. Now there are a few things I have to say. What we have done with this? Then go to service provider. In the service provider, domain management, my domain. Then you are going to find authentication configuration, edit. What are you finding here? Identity. You can log into me using identity 300. Service provider is saying you can log into me using identity 300. Who is this? This is service provider. Service provider is saying you can log into my application with the identity 300. Then I told both of them are connecting by using Federation ID, right? Now what is that Federation ID? So look at this. Go to user. Now the user is logging in. If that user log in, that user has to log in like which user? If you have to log into my application, you have to log in like a particular user. Which user? So whichever the user you are choosing, go to that user. Here we are going to say, scroll down. You open that user, you will find Federation ID. Anything of your choice, the ID, that should be similar this Federation ID. The same Federation ID I have deleted in the ID provider. The ID provider, you want to log in like which user. So here Kumar would like to log in. When you log in, it should be open like a Karthik. So the Federation ID for Kumar and Karthik should be the same. That the sales guy recognize, okay, when Kumar log in, you should log in like a Karthik in that organization. Go to Federation ID. Scroll down. These are set. Now I am logging out of this organization. Service provider on, you can log in with the username, password, or log in with the identity. You can log into the service provider as with the username password of service provider or with the identity created. I have idea of being created. Now I opened service but entered identity provider username password. Enter the username password of identity provider. Login. Go to organization I was logging. I entered the username password of identity provider, but I log into. Now look at this. I log out of this. I log out of this. But I open this. I already logged out, right? I log out. What is it? Even the darkness is connected. Why the darkness is connected? Even the darkness is connected, right? Why the darkness is connected? Because when you log in, I told you log in like a service provider and log in like a you. Both of them are logged in. In a single sign-on, I log in as a service provider as well as log in as a particular user. Are you getting my point? Both are connected. Otherwise, go to this organization. Go to app launch. Who is this identity provider, right? The identity provider, I created a connected app. What is the connected app I created? Service period app. Click on this. When you click on that, now you log into that app. Now it is asking. Let me spelling mistake. So basically, this is identity product. Here I created an app. So because of this app only, we are able to log in from here. Okay, right, boss? Are you getting my point? So you got the theme of the story. You got the theme of the story, right? So identity product, service product. We are logging into the service product with the username password of identity product. When you log in identity product is logged in as well as service product is logged in. Both. In a single click, we are logging into application. Like that, we get multiple applications. We get multiple applications connected to this. If I log in with the identity product, all these applications will be connected to. In a single click, I will be able to log into all the applications. Right? Fine. Okay. What is the use of this Gmail? If you want to log into Gmail, what is the use of creating all those icons there? Answer the question. Again, you access with only one-time login. Now, if I don't give this type of service level email, if you want to open Google Drive, what should I do? You enter your username password. Right? You want to log into Google Drive, what should you do? Enter your username password. But now, are you entering your username password? Or entering your username password? Answer box. If you want to access the Google Gmail, what will you do? Right. Now, if you want to log into Google Drive, what should you do? Answer. If you want to log into Google Drive, what will you do? Forget about the Gmail. Forget about the Gmail. If you want to log into Google Drive, what should you do? You have to enter the username password. If you enter the Google Maps, what should I do? Enter the username password. So everything is separate application. Now if all of them are connected using a single sign-on, now what is happening? You log into Gmail. Now I am clicking on my Google Drive. It will ask my username password. Right. Simple answer. You are well already. Right. So what is the advantage of what is the advantage now? What is the advantage now? What is the advantage? You're logging into single application, all the applications are connected to this. What is happening? If I log into this, simply by clicking on this, we can log into any application. Okay. So why? It is now what? When I have multiple applications on which I am working, instead of logging into every application separately, providing the application separately, all of them are connected to Google. Now, if I log into one application, automatically I am able to log into all. That's why it's called single sign-on. Now, in the organization, what you have done? Service provider and IT provider. What you have done? If you log into one organization, how many applications connected? 4. If you have 3 applications, 3. 4 applications, 4. Yeah. All these are service providers only. Google Pay is one service provider, Gmail is one service provider, Drive is one provider, Calendar is one provider, Notepad, all these Hangout is one provider, Classroom is one provider. All these are one service provider. Obviously. Now I have, for example purpose, I have taken one. You want to take multiple, you can take multiple. Okay. Single service, connect a number of applications to your organization, log into this identity provider. With the help of identity provider username password, we are able to log into all the connected apps. We are able to log into all the connected apps, but only logging into identity provider. If you log into identity provider, from there, without entering any credentials, straight away you are clicking the icon, you can log into the service providers. Got it? Okay. So it is going to be like this. One identity provider, service provider 1. The production of is by some third party. Maybe this. Now, this is my Salesforce organization. Here is the identity provider. Now I created a, this is a service provider. For this organization, I created it. This is one service provider. This is another service provider. Service provider. Service provider. 4 service providers. What happened? You create the way. Now, generally, if you want to log in, what should I do? I have entered username password. If you want to log in, I have to enter username password. I want to enter username password. If you want to enter this, username password. Instead of this right now, what I am doing? Only by entering the Salesforce username password, I will be able to log in. Once I log into application, I will be finding all these connected apps. If you want to log into this application, simply click on the icon, it will take me to ABC. If you want to log into this, click on this one, it will take me to this one. Without giving any credentials, I was able to. That's why they are called connected apps. So is identity, who is this identity provider? Who are they? Service provider. I will log into identity provider, click on the corresponding app, it takes me to the corresponding app without asking any credentials. That's the meaning of this. Now I am logging into only this organization, single sign-on. I log into this organization, which is giving the sign-on to multiple applications. Right? Got it? Now ask me the question first. Where is areas name? That's my website. That's my personal website. That is it. Because I require ACS. To create an ACS, we require identity provider, service provider. Both the values should be exchanged mutually. So we have to start either with identity provider, service provider. So the data which I need to capture from service provider, right now I have to place a dummy. Once I created a service provider, then login URL I have taken and replace the ACS. I will get dummy. Instead of google.com, I give service provider.in. Whatever the URL of my choice, I give it dummy. Okay. And it's not alias name, it's ACS. You have taken it as alias name. It's ACS URL. Right. Okay, right boss. I hope you got the thing. Right, again, you need to go with the video to get the flow. Manually you will not be getting it. The next step. You are done with the Salesforce to Salesforce data migration. Done? Done or not? It takes 5 minutes. Let me finish up. Okay. Now, I want to exchange the data between two Salesforce apps. I want to exchange the data between two Salesforce apps. So once the domain is created, we cannot disable it. If you want to create a domain, we need to create a separate dummy account. Once the domain is created, we cannot disable it. Once the domain is created, we cannot disable it. Again, you want to practice one more example, one more Salesforce account you have to create. That's it. Only one arm. Okay. It's not possible, Sharma. It's not possible to one more example. Again, if you want to go with one more, again, you have to go with two domain accounts, two domains. The process is lengthy. You need to redo the entire process from account creation. So, it's not possible within this time. It will take almost, again, 45 minutes to take. Just go to the video, what is provided. Now, go back to the system here. Now, we are trying to send the data. So, identity provider. First, setup. Administer. Go back to setup. Build. Customize. Salesforce to Salesforce. Enable the settings. Edit. Enable the settings. In both the organization, I have to enable this option. Again, go back to this organization. Setup for the organization. Build. Customize. Salesforce to Salesforce. Enable the settings. Enable the settings. So both organizations enable Salesforce to Salesforce. Both organizations should enable Salesforce to Salesforce. Once it is enabled, setup, then go to create apps. Go to a new app, like I am going with it. Go to that content app, any app of your choice. Go to that app. Once you enable the Salesforce to Salesforce, you get a tab. What tab you will be getting? What is the tab? Connections tab. What new tab you will be getting? What is the tab called? Connections tab. This tab is available to you only when you get it. This tab is available to you only when you get it. Only when you get it. Salesforce to Salesforce, any of the option enabled. So we will go back to this. Here also I am changing one application. Let's say marketing application. That's it. Now go back, create, setup, build, create, apps, site.com, enable a tab called connections. So what did you do? Enable Salesforce with Salesforce, add the connections tab to the application. Now, identity provider will want to share its data to service provider. Identity provider want to share the data to service provider. Now, what these people have to do? What these people have to do? Identity provider want to share the data to service provider. Identity provider want to render the services to service provider. Identity provider want to share the data to service provider. Whichever the data you want to share, whichever the data you want to share, click on the contacts, create an organization with whomever you want to share, create that person with whom you want to share as a contact. So identity provider want to share the data with the provider, the data with service provider. So create the service provider as contact. Provider as contact. Give the email link. Create them as a contact. So to whichever the organization you want to share, create the organization as a contact. Once you create a contact, click here, enable Salesforce to Salesforce, enable Salesforce to Salesforce. Then with whichever the organization you want to share, create the organization as contact. Then go to connections. New connection, contact, service product, save it. Whichever the contact you created, copy the contact, save and invite. So invitation is sent. You will be receiving an email. Now you receive an invitation. Click on the invitation. Who received the invitation? Service provider received the invitation. Whoever want to share the pay. I want to share my data with you. You will get the invitation. So whose username password I have entered here? Okay. Person who is sharing that, person who is taking the data. Person who is taking the data, he has to enter his. Person who want to share, he has sent an invitation to you. Person who want to take, he has to enter his username. In my case, who is my person? Identity provider is sending the data. Service provider want to take the data. Okay, read the data. So click on the link and enter the username password. Then you get the connection link. So what happened? You're going to get accepted, decline and decided. Now accept. So connections are accepted. When connections are accepted, both the systems are connected to each other. So what you have done as of now? First, I have taken site.com, you can take anything. We take contact. Here I consider this as details. Then step 5, step 6 also here only. Click on detail. Connect app using now create a connect app. Then this guy will receive the invitation. So then I check the connection. I check the connection. Clear here. The procedure is clear. Enable Salesforce to Salesforce, enable Salesforce to Salesforce, add the connection tab to the site, add the connection tab to the site. Create a new contact with ICICI details with the email satish@ICICI.com. Now open the invitation received from HDFC to your email. Okay, email satish@ICICI.com. Enter your enter your username, password, and accept the connection. Then both of them are connected to each other. Clear here? Clear? Now the point is, which data you want to exchange? HDFC app want to exchange which data? Go to this person, publish object. Whichever the data you want to share, publish the data. Publish it. I want to share the data of account, lead, contact. Which data you want to share? Account, contact, and lead. I can choose the custom objects also. If you create a custom object, you can share the custom objects also. Then with the objects. In this object, there are so many fields. Which fields you want to share? Select the objects, select the fields. Account name, I want to share industry, I want to share account type, ownership, rating, another fields. Fine. Account name, industry, ownership I have selected, account rating. These are the fields. Similarly, the contact object, which fields you want to share? Last name, first name, other city, extended phone, lead source, you have email, mobile phone, other phone. Like that, I have selected a couple of fields. Without the fields I want to share, I have selected. Now, production to sandbox, what do you want to transfer? It's possible. So, what is the use of transferring the data from production to? This is use it to exchange the data. Why you want to exchange the data from production to sandbox? Practically, both of them are Salesforce to Salesforce, you can connect them, no issue with that. But why you want to transfer the data from sandbox to production? Basically, this context will be for transferring the data from two Salesforce orgs. Okay. If both are from the same organization, sandbox and production belongs to the same organization, and they don't have any requirement of transferring the data from sandbox to production. Basically, this is to exchange the data between the productions. If you want to transfer the data from sandbox to production, yes, you can do it. See, now, which data you want to transfer? Live data in the sandbox, you can't take a live data which is currently used, right? Now, the question that gets asked is, the sandbox, I have a old data, I want to take a fresh data. But any organization will give ongoing data to sandbox for testing. Any organization will give ongoing. Right now, Satish has a bank account. Right now, Satish account is there, which is active. I have, let us say, I have 10 lakhs rupees in my account. For testing purpose, will I give Satish data to the person? Obviously, no. The current ongoing live data should not be given. So, you have to take some dummy data which is existing out of your context. Currently, it will become no use. It will not be implemented. You can do it, but currently it's of no use. Okay. So, we publish the objects. Then what we are doing? Whatever the objects you publish, whatever the object that you publish, then I will go for subscribe. So, what this guy is doing? Publish all the objects. You want to select the fields you want to. Then what this guy has to do? When you publish, he has to subscribe the objects. Subscribe the objects, publish in the connection. Then go back to this, subscribe. So he is going to publish, he is going to subscribe. Account is basic. Which object you want to share? Because these are standard objects, you set a record. With the custom object, you will say this object data should be saved to which object. And is it auto accepted or you want to manually accept? I told you, this is auto accept, this is manual accept. That means when the data come, automatically you want to save to table or you want to ask me whether to save or not. No, okay. Now I accept it. Once I subscribe, Uti fields in the object should be mapped with Uti fields. These are the fields coming from the organization. These fields should be stored to Uti fields in this organization. The field mapping should be done. You are sending a data with ABC field and I am storing this data. You are sending a customer data with ABC field. This I want to store to employee table which is having XY field. A field should be stored to which field? A is stored, B is stored to X, B should be stored to Y, C should be stored to Z. Okay, map the fields. Rating should be stored to rating, index should be stored to. Now it's your choice how you want to save it. Map the fields. Map the fields how you want to store. Now how this is possible, tell me. This function is there. How is this possible? How to build this functionality? This is what? Schema builder. What is this functionality? Schema programming. This functionality is schema programming. This is what? Schema programming. You are getting these fields, right? Why only these fields? There are so many other fields. Why only these fields? Okay, out of this object, based on the data type of this field, see what all other fields which are having the same data type, display those fields. How do you get the properties of the field? How do you get the properties? Whichever the data you sent, okay, based on this, select the object. In the object, all the fields which have the same data type. If this is text, all the fields whose data type is text, I have to get it. How it is possible? Getting the definition of all the fields, getting all the fields of the object, finding out the data type of the object, finding whichever is matching, with that create a list. Schema programming. Internally, what is the program running? Schema programming. Okay. You subscribed, map the fields. Then okay. Now you need to exchange the data. Now identity provider, service provider, identity provider, published, okay, service provider, consumed. Now I want to share the data. How do you share the data? Look at this. Account. I created this. Once I created, I want to share this. If you want to share this, you want to share a particular record or a group of record. If you want to share a group of record, click on the tab. You'll find here. What is this? Forward to connection. Select the record, click on forward to connection. What is the connection we have? Only one connection I created. I can create multiple connections. Okay. Then, so I forward this record to now this person will receive the record. Go to account, then you will find here. Accounts from connections or my accounts. It will get me all the accounts from connection. Still my record is not filled. Wait. Still record is not received. Once your record is received, you will be able to find the record here. You will be able to find the record, you will need to click on accept. Still not received. Let's wait for some time. Now, the record is forwarded to this. When you click on all go, you will be able to see the record. There will be what I call accept. I don't accept directly, it's a manual accept. That's right. Otherwise, automatically record will be saved to the tape. Automatically record will be saved to tape. Automatically record will be saved to tape. Automatically record will be saved to table. I guess I remember. It's not auto accept, manual accept. I think. Received? Record is received now? Capital. Then accept. So the data from the organization is sent to this organization. Are you clear about this format? Clear about this format? Right. So I told other one manual accept. This is the other one I'm doing. ID provider. This record I want to share. You want to share a particular record? There is all record is click on all forward to connection. Particular record is go to page layout, read a list. This is also called external sharing. You will see external sharing. If you want to share a particular record, go to page layout and add external sharing. Forward this contact. At a record level you want to share, add external sharing. So this is set. Go back to this. Contacts from connections. contact ceremony. Still not received. Let's wait and see. Is the order accepted? I guess I gave order accepted, right? Go and see. Contact is right box. This is what forwarding the data from one R to another R. What is R will do? These are the steps involved. The steps are already posted in the Facebook community. The first document what is available in the Salesforce R will be this. My Facebook community will be this. Last oldest document will be this. The oldest document will be this. Just go through that. Then share the. I will give you this format. This is what exchange the data between Salesforce R to Salesforce R without using any ETL. If both the arms belongs to me, ICICI has separate Salesforce production for loan application. ICICI has a separate production for finance. ICICI Bank has a separate application for some. So three different productions are running. So the company want to exchange the data between three systems. All the three belongs to me. I want to exchange the data between these three. Then I'll go with the Salesforce to Salesforce. If all my applications are running on Salesforce but on different productions, if I want to exchange, I'll go to this Salesforce to Salesforce direct. Are you clear about this format? Clear? Right, boss? Then let us go to the next one. Right, let us do the next component again. So did we do custom component? How to create Visualforce custom components? Like Apex page block section, creating our own components. Right. So let us look at this example then. Now people have provided Apex page block, Apex form, Apex page block section, like the components are provided. Now why they provided? They are frequently used. As the functionality is frequently used, they are already Salesforce created the component giving you. Now the components, if there is any functionality which is frequently used, then why should I write the program once again, again and again? There is some logic which I am using frequently. When the same logic is used frequently, why should I build it again and again? Instead of building again and again, create like a component. Design your own custom component, like Apex page one component, page block another component, page block section third component. So instead of when the same functionality is used number of times, like a Visualforce component, create your own components. How to create your own components? Look at this. File, new Visualforce. Apex. Every component will have attribute like page block, title, subtitle, tab style, attribute. Name of the attribute, EMP name, type of attribute, attribute 1, giving attribute. These are the attributes. So if you provide these attributes, so what should I do? Apex based on the values what you are providing, I want to provide. I created some attributes here. I created my own component, capital, with two attributes, employee name and color. So how to use this? C colon. Why C? If Salesforce has created, we are using Apex. If you created, you are going to use C colon capital. What are the attributes you got? So I am using the same component number of times. I design my own component, reusing it. So what happened? I'll get about it. So you are designing your own component with some properties. Whenever you call, the logic will run based on the values what you provided. Designing your own functionality. Now there is a logo here. The same thing is uploaded on all the pages. Then why should I write the code for every time? Instead of that, you take a component. Say component header, component footer. So that automatically that will be pasted. When the same functionality is used number of times in number of pages, why should I build it again and again? Like we got. So as per our examples, what we have done, we have used page block table number of times, right? Page block table number of times here. Every time you ask page block table value where, then we are giving list of all the Apex column. One column is there, two column, 10 column, 40 columns. We are in problem. Now I will design a generic program for page block table using a components. Let us understand this. Component. We want to display page block table. We require like then we need to display number of columns. How many columns you want? Fields are going, field names are going to be. Value equal. Value equal. Then I'm creating a generic programming. So, what is the theme of this boss? You tell me how many rows you want, how many columns you want. You tell me which records you want to display and which records you want to display, which fields in that record you want to display. You tell me which records you want to display, which fields in the records you want to display. Automatically I will create a page block. To do this, I am creating an Apex class. Now here I am giving public list of accounts, list of contacts, list of account fields, list of contact fields. Basic program. Now look at the context. Which records I want to display? ACCs. Which fields in the account I want to display? ACC field. Which records I want to display? Cons. Which fields in the contact we want to display? Con fields. Now I am creating a VF page. Look at the format what I am creating. So instead of defining page block table every time, I'll simply say C colon capital rows equal to fields equal to. So automatically what happened? It's going to display list of record. One more time I want to display. The same component I can use for multiple VF pages. Once a component is created, we can use the component anywhere we like. Once I create a component, I can use the same component in multiple pages. I will query. Right? What happened? When the same functionality is frequently used, why do you write again and again? Simply make it generic. Make it generic, create like a component. Create your own component as per your business requirement. And you use that component. Now what happened? The burden of writing the same code again and again is reduced. Now we are able to write only a single line to use it. We are able to write a single line to use it automatically, that will display your data. Or creatable this format. Right? So what is it? If any functionality is repeatedly used in multiple pages or multiple locations, instead of writing them again and again, you can define that functionality like a component. You can define that functionality like a component and we call that component by passing the data. Do you get my requirement? Is the requirement clear? Follow the point. When the same functionality is used in multiple pages or multiple locations, instead of writing the code again and again, define the code like a generic code like a Visual Force component. Define the code like a Visual Force component. Use that component wherever you want. Right? This is the purpose of Visual Force components. When some functionality need to be used multiple times, create the functionality like a component and use that component wherever you want. So this is to reduce the burden of writing the reusability. So this is to reduce the burden of writing the code. Reduce the burden of writing the code or reduce the number of lines. Reuse the code what is available already. When the same function is used, Build it once and reuse it. Right, boss? That's all from my end. Online people can stay back.